Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the keepers of time. And what do I mean by that? Those who understand cycles and those who know that history always repeats itself. What they have been doing throughout the ages is that they have always been keeping the masses looking backwards. That is why whenever a man comes on the scene, and he's been used to bring a message to humanity. While he's alive, they hide that man's message from humanity. And then when he's gone, they always point you to look at that man's message and to look up to that man in a way that they would blind you of the man who's presently bringing the message of the hour to the people. And that is why so many people all around the world, they believe in men and women who would have died many years ago. And they keep talking about them. But I'm saying to you, God is not the God of the dead, but the God of the living. Which means you have to always remember the present time. You must always embrace the moment. And I'm saying to you, the keepers of time, they knew that around 2012, that there would have been a great awakening, and many people would start to wake up to their God self. Many people would start to realize that we are living in a simulation, we are living in an illusion, which most people believe to be real. And because there's a matrix that wants to keep the people control and do not want the people come to self-knowledge, they make sure that certain messages and certain people, their work was kept secret and was only passed down from lip to ear. And they wait until a particular time to showcase those people. And that is why I've been saying to people, do not get too caught up with Neville in so much that you want to come to me, who's alive, and ask me question about someone who have already gone on, because you're listening to people who are just trying to put a man who have gone on a pedestal and try to make a messiah out of such a man. You see, never merge the messenger in the message. The message must always go on and on and on and on and go to one level to another level to another level to another level. That's why I've been always teaching all those who have been listening to me concerning how the sun, as in the SUN, parallels the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there's no life and there's no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Therefore, the sun is actually the light of the world and not Jesus. And so, I've taken you further than what Neville would have brought to you. And that is how it's supposed to be. Never camp around a particular message. Always try to move on. Always try to go higher and higher. You see, the message is not about you acquiring things and just operating the law only. You see, everyone is actually operating the law, whether consciously or unconsciously. But when it comes to the promise, which will teach you of who you are and bring you into your true identity, that is what will help you to basically expose the trickery of secular Christianity that is pointing you to look outwardly. That is what will really convince you of the greatest lie that has been ever fed to all of humanity, which is the Jesus and Mary story. And those who give you that story, they make you believe that Jesus is a man outside of himself. Especially people who look like me, who believe that Jesus was a Jew, or someone who doesn't look like themselves. That is such a delusion. And those who want to keep you in a perpetual state of mental slavery, They do not mind you accumulating money, because money is still temporal and it is still in the realm of creation. Okay? Because it was first a thought and first an idea, it was first imagined. But your true self, your true essence, which had no beginning and had no end, that is what you must get in touch with. So you will understand what it really means when it says, what shall it profit a man if he gain this world and loses his soul? Don't lose yourself in trying to get things only, but seek to experience the promise. Seek to have the rising of the S-U-N in you, S-O-N. So you'll experience the dawning of a new day in your life. And you'll see how your people have been brainwashed in idolatry, and why so many people have been kept in a colonial mentality and also a religious and superstitious mentality, and why in the Caribbean and Africa the hospitality industry have been striving greatly, because the people are still kept in mental slavery through the political system, the educational system, and the religious system. Now, all those systems will always be here, but I'm teaching you to learn to think for yourself, not to try to change the system, but to change yourself. So that is my message. Think upon the present moment. Stop looking backwards. Just keep looking forward. Neville's message was very good for its time, but it's time that we take it further. Okay, that's the most important thing. Take the knowledge and carry it further. Do not camp around a man and make a messiah out of such a man. Okay, because the keepers of time, that is their agenda, to keep you camping around a man, when you supposed to use the information to activate the power that is within you to take you further and higher. So I can go on and on and on, but I want to come to a close. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense, if it really resonates with you and you have a subscriber already, I definitely want to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, and you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you like to support my books, if you like to support my merch on my Patreon, or if you like to do some coaching, you can definitely reach out to me. All the links are down below. So I'll definitely encourage you to check out all my links that are down below. And please follow your intuition. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.